Hey guys, Steph here with Team Takehold. I just realized it's Sunday, it's the end of November, so we have 1 month left in the year, and then we are going into 2017, and I'm working on a lot of different goals, things for myself, for work, for my business, personal goals, fitness goals, health goals, all kinds of goals, because if we don't have those, what are we working towards, right? But the best way to be able to get there is to develop a plan, and I know some of you are also trying to get organized at the end of the year or for the beginning of the year, but please, please, please don't wait until January 1st to start to try to get organized, because when January 1st hits, that's when you should have a solid plan in place. So I thought I would share a couple of the things that I use that help me. I have to stay organized, whether, like I said, it's juggling work stuff or business stuff or whatever it is. There's a lot on the plate, especially with kids and families and dogs and all different things. So I've dabbled back and forth throughout the years between going through a digital calendar and paper calendar, and it really came down to that I have to use both. So I primarily use the Apple computer on my phone, because I've got a MacBook and then I have my iPad and then I have a iPhone for work and my personal one. So to be able to sync all those up together really, really helps me. But I only use that for major events. So I don't list every single meeting or anything that I have for work in my phone, but it's pretty much Monday through Friday. It's blacked off for work. And then if there's things on the weekends that we have to be at, I'll put those in there. If there's sporting events, if Mace has basketball games, I'll put those in there. But I use paper and pencil for like my daily to-do lists and writing things down. And for my job, I have a lot of different accounts that I cover, so I know that I work Monday through Friday, but on paper is where I'll write down meeting at 10 o'clock, meeting at 11 o'clock, meeting at 1:30, and being able to break down my day in that way. And this helps me because I don't remember things if I put them in my phone. Like I know they say that it's proven when you write things down, it goes into your memory better, but like for me, it is night and day difference. Last year I had a big 8.5 by 11 planner, and it was hard for me to be able to bring that with me everywhere. So this year I actually just got, it's called a Passion Planner, but this is it's like 5.5 by 8.5, so half size piece of paper, but it folds up. I like it because, like I said, I'm a huge goal setter, and I like to think big. So not just what's going to happen this week, this month, but a year from now, 5 years from now. I want to know what I'm working towards with a lot of things. And this Passion Planner is, it's meant for that. So there's a few different things in here. I'll show you guys what it is, but it's actually cool because there's instructions in the beginning on how you can best utilize and use this calendar, and has directions of different mind dumps, things that you can do to get everything that's on your mind out there, and big dreams you have and how to get there. I'll go to some pages that are unused. So this is next May, but what you'll see is that it's broken down each day. So you have your day that you can plan out, but there's also this week's focus, good things that happened. I love that because you have to have a life of gratitude and be able to focus on the good things. I'm actually going to be doing what's called a Master Your Mindset group in January coming up instead of a health and fitness group. It'll be part of it, but mindset is the biggest thing that's helped me accomplish anything. So good things that happened this week. There's quotes in here. There's personal to-do list, and which I also like about this, it's broken down into top priority, and then errands you need to run. So this is where you can just scribble out things you need to do and then eventually get them into your weekly calendar. There's a work to-do list, so separating your personal and work life, being able to have those to-do lists separate. Infinite possibility, a space for that here. That's where you can get down everything that you need and then be able to break it down and prioritize from there. And then there's a little tab on top that's today's focus. So what are you going to focus on today? But my favorite part is at the end of each month, there's a monthly reflection. So you have to reflect, go back on what you did and think about how you can improve, or what you did really well, and then how you can take that the next step further. So monthly reflection is, what is the most memorable part of this month? Describe it. What were the 3 biggest lessons you learned this month? Review your planner and assess your priorities. Are you happy with where you spent your time, or could you take some of your time and adjust it somewhere else? How are you different between this past month and the month before? What or who are you especially grateful for this past month? Again, going back to gratitude and that mindset. And name 3 things you can improve on this upcoming month. So what are concrete actions you can take towards these improvements? From 1 to 10, how do you feel about this past month? And then you have an end of the month checklist. So you actually go back to your planner, highlight your accomplishments, reform, change your roadmap for what you might need to switch up to get to where you want to go, and then checkpoints. So be able to track your progress. And then there's also the calendar for the month, each month. So that's where you can put out main things if you want to, or be able to block off time. Oh, my 1-year anniversary is on there from when I married, but people to see, places to go, and the not to do list. So what did you really F up on this past month that you know not to do? My biggest thing not to do sometimes is getting a negative mindset towards things. So like I said, gratitude is huge for me, and sometimes it's natural for us to want to fall back and focus on some negative things, but things like that might be something that you would not want to do. So that's the planner. In the back there's a pocket so you can carry things with you. There's extra graph paper, just blank pages. Sound like a spokesperson for this planner, don't I? But I think it's just awesome because it gives you a place that you can put everything together and focus on your goals and your passions, and that's why it's called a passion planner. So aside from that, I also have this Bloom. It's called Bloom into the Best Version of Yourself. But this is actually a pad that I found on Amazon. It was like $5.99, I think. But daily pages that you can rip off. Today's date, must do today, other to-dos, important times, things to buy. Today I'm grateful for. There's obviously a common theme here. Your meals, if you're doing meal planning, or if you're tracking your progress with some of our accountability groups or health and fitness goals, exercise, water. So that's what I love about this, is that this is always one of my daily goals that I'm focusing on, is getting healthy, not losing weight or not. Well, that's a whole nother video, but I love that that is integrated into this. So if you want, you can scratch off what you need to on here, rip it off, and then you could fold it up and put it in your passion planner as well. Aside from that, I like to color coordinate with different pens. So this is an easy way that you can quick look at your planner, see what's going on. So like my son, for example, his school colors are black and orange, so his color pen is orange. My daughter's favorite color is purple, so anything that's involved with her, gymnastics or school, would be in purple. If I'm doing anything regarding Beachbody, that's a blue pen because that's the color of their logo. Light blue would be my work priorities because that's our company's logo color. Brown would be things for dog bone or for Jeremy or my hunting buddy, Honey, his business with that. But and then there's other different colors for different things. But that way you can quickly glance at your calendar and say, oh, I've got my pink pen in the morning every day, that's my workout. Or if you have, you know, whatever it is that you'd want to color coordinate your pens, you can do that and be able to glance at your day quickly. I also got this year, this is where I get super nerdy. This is my little drawer here on my desk, but there's different stickers that I'm planning to integrate on there. Motivational quotes, things like that. So if you have something going on, this one's like for running or for marathon, quotes, workout things. You can do anything. There's just some little things, and then I also have one that's more planner specific. So these are little label ones you can put in there, but it says birthday, vacation, remember, things to do, little hearts, arrows, stuff like that, that you can quickly glance and go, oh, it's Aunt Millie's birthday or whatever it is. So those are just some tips that I use. Like I said, I'll put everything big in my phone because you don't want to forget, and you're not always going to have your planner with you. I try to, but I always take Sundays to regroup. At least when I do take Sundays to regroup, that's when the week ahead of me goes really, really well. If I don't have that time to focus and be able to get everything into my planner, that's where I'm just like, ah, and I feel so frazzled. So do whatever you can to get into a routine of your daily to-do list. I set up a little desk in our room here now because I was either doing it from our bed or on the kitchen table or wherever, and it's hard not to have everything in one place. So organization is huge for me, but let me know if you guys have any ideas, but these are things that work for me. Get your workouts in your planner and treat it like an appointment. Do not skip it. Treat it like it's your boss. You would not cancel on an appointment with your boss in the morning, would you? You wouldn't just not show up for a meeting. So put your workouts in your calendar and treat them like a meeting. Got it? We will be having a Master Your Mindset accountability group in January. If you want to be a part of that, I'm still working on it. I'm not 100% sure on the details for it yet, but like I said, changing my mindset towards things and being positive and always looking at the bright side of things has made a huge difference for me in my goals and what I've been able to accomplish, not only in my personal but professional life. And it's just like one of my favorite ones that I tell people is, don't work out because you hate your body. Work out because you love your body. Like, you sometimes hear people saying like, oh my gosh, I hate my thighs, I hate my stomach, I gotta work out and this and that. No, work out because you love your body and you want to take care of it, and you've got an amazing vessel that you're living in. So changing your mindset towards certain things will really change what you're able to do for yourself. So shoot me an email. It's steph@teamtakehold.com if you do want information or to be updated on that Master Your Mindset group that we're going to be doing in January. But otherwise, start scheduling and getting a plan together now for the new year, or even if you want to finish off December strong, don't wait until the 1st. You don't have to, but get a plan together. That's the biggest thing you can do to be able to stay on track. Thanks for listening, and shoot me an email anytime if you have any questions at all. Talk to you soon.